welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Mets going up against the Stars. First pitch coming your way next. First pitch moments away, and starting this one, Yang.
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
Ready to go now? Now it's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
The second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
And the righty deals. And a swing and a miss. 1 out in the top of the first.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting the call. He probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Here's Luis Guillorme. Liner, base hit.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Guillorme, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Carroll tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And he went around. Ruled a swing. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. At the belt and fires. High in the air, out to right. Number 66 makes his way towards it. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. 1 run is in. Passes third. He wants it all. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. So they get 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, and no one left. On to the bottom of the first. The Mets lead this one 1-0. Back here at the ballpark and getting the start, David Peterson.
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA, and you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out, and not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance,
this one's into the outfield, could be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. Into second base, the tying run is on with a leadoff double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Next to hit, Wang. And a 1-1. And that's in for a strike. Back foot slider ties him up, struck him out.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Lindor. And there's 2 away.
Batting 4.
Take a look at the lineup. And next is the designated hitter, Chen.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Going to count 1-2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
That one misses, and it's 2-2.
It's a good take.
And a pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. In the air, right field. Fair ball. Chen coming home. Pham throws to second. He's in safely at second. And a run comes in to score.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where he could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
Now, number 25. Didn't play in the day game yesterday, so he should be fresh for this one. 2 outs. Pitch misses. 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And that's a fair ball. Chen around third. He will score. It's 2-1.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
So 2 down. Here's the third baseman, Chang. Puts it in the air out towards left center. And that is that. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We go on to inning number 2. Chinese Taipei on top here, 2-1. And now, Luis Guillorme.
Number 13, Luis Guillorme.
Next pitch misses outside. 2-1. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. 1 down.
The left fielder,
This is Corbin Carroll. Went down on strikes his first time through. And 1-2.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He decides to eat it, and he reaches safely.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Pete Alonso.
Picked up an RBI in his last at-bat. Still their only run of the game so far. He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Line drive, base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Next to hit, Francisco Alvarez. Next offering is down low. Ball 2.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
That misses. And now 3-1. Brandon Nimmo to bat next. Runners are at the corners, 1 away. popped up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
And here is Brandon Nimmo. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Carroll on third. Alonso at first. 2 out of the inning. Off the mark there. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Slow roller to first. He'll do it himself, and that is that. 2 left for the Mets, and our score remains 2-1. Bottom 4, here's the left fielder, number 25.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
And now 2-1. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Way back there. And one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Chang now at the plate. Flied out his first time. Moved to second, and he dives back in safely. No outs. Runner on second. This one in the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Two and one now. Popped up. Lindor under it. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Now batting, number 7.
Digging in, Chang. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Pickoff moved to second, and he's back in easily. Runner at second here, 1 gone. And that one is lifted in the air. Nimmo running hard to get it. And it one hops the wall. The run comes in from second. It's 3-1. And he'll pull into third with an RBI triple.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just a beautiful triple from start to finish. Got a pitch he could drive, turned on it, and hammered it out front into the gap. Right out of the box. I love how he was hustling, and I think he knew he was going for 3 as soon as it touched down.
And now number 66 grounded out his first time. The 2-1. There's a strike. 1 away with a runner at third. Ground ball to the right side. Alvarez to first in time. 2 gone. Now the catcher up to hit. Number 35. Grounded out back to the pitcher his first time.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Nope. That one missed. That's off the mark. Now 3-1.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
The pitch. Line drive, Adam in center field. But they do get on the board in the inning on this run-scoring triple. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at the ballpark, top five, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Brett Beatty. The pitch. Back to the mound. The throw to first. One up, one down.
Now batting, right fielder, Tommy Pham.
Here's Tommy Pham. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Rips one to right. 2 away down.
Up next to the bat, the shortstop, Francisco.
Now up to him, Francisco Lindor. He's 0 for 1. Francisco Lindor, a guy who's won multiple Gold Gloves and a Platinum Glove, multiple All-Star appearances. Mr. Smile, what do you think of when you contemplate the player Francisco Lindor?
Just a special talent, both sides of the ball, both sides.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. Nothing doing for the Mets. Score holds, it's 3-1. So they turn things over to the righty, Tyler McGill.
And he's coming in to pitch on 4 days rest right here. And that might not be a factor at all in terms of being rusty, but he should definitely be well rested.
So digging in, Chen.
For the Stars, the second baseman, number 32.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
The shortstop.
Man at first.
Number 14.
First, now at the plate, Wang. Ball to strike. The pitch. Center field. Nimmo has it sized up. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, number 23.
Number 23 digs in now. Chen at first, one gone. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Now it's going to be Chen. 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the first. Here comes a pitch.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Runner on the go. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Nimmo makes the play, and it's out number 3. Welcome back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now here's Jeff McNeil. The 1-1. He swings and fouls one off.
Well, these Mets just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Left-hand batter waits. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Now the number 2 hitter, Luis Guillorme. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Strike 2. Nobody out. Runner at first. In the air, right field. Number 66. Moving under it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
And next for the Mets, Corbin Carroll. 1 for 2.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Next pitch off the plate, and it's 3-2.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn 2, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get 2 and end up with nothing.
Payoff pitch. Base hit, left center field. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Next is the cleanup hitter for the Mets, Pete Alonso.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at bat.
He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
That one is absolutely belted. Pulls it in on the warning track.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Yang out of the game. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Number 16 gets the ball now. He last pitched 2 days ago. Two on, 2 outs. Ground ball right side. He takes it on his own. That ends the frame. 2 left on. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The Stars with the lead 3-1. And welcome back. Well, we go bottom 6. Now the left fielder, number 25.
The left fielder, number 25.
1-1 now. Swings through that one for strike 2. Action in the Mets bullpen. John Curtis getting ready to go. And now it's 1-2.
Ball 2.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Carroll hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, number 49.
So up next, Chang. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. So a man aboard now with one away.
He was all over that one. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
So a man aboard. Here's the center fielder, Chang. In the air, left field. And that one gets down, fair ball. Throw is high and over his head. He scores all the way from first. A terrible job getting it back to the infield, and it cost them a run.
Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
And here is number 66. And the right-hander deals on the ground. And that one handled. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Number 35 getting ready to hit. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Coming on is Pham to make the play. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on. 7th inning coming up. Chinese Taipei out front here, 5-1. Top of inning number 7, and now the center fielder, Brandon Nimmo. The Mets in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a ball popped up. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next to the Mets, the designated hitter, Brett Beatty.
And now the Mets DH, Brett Beatty.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Foul ball. Got it by him for the K.
Flipped that screwball up there and got him to swing through it. It's kind of part changeup, part curveball, or reverse curveball, I guess. And clearly it's got some good movement on it. We just don't get to see a good one very often, so it's kind of fun to see. And that was a great one right there.
Next pitch misses way outside. That one down the line, and it stays fair.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Here's Francisco Lindor. The 1-1 is fouled off. Next offering is downstairs. Right side, and that chance handled. Takes it himself, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. The Stars have the lead, 5-1. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Chen. And the 3-1. Ripped into right center. And that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Safe at third with a triple. His 3rd hit of the day. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Joey Lucchesi. This is his 3rd time out this year. Now it's the shortstop, Wang. Ball to strike. And a swing and a miss there.
2 strikes.
And now the lefty in the dirt. Well done behind the dish. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
The 1-2. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. The run scores from third, and the lead is up to 5.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
1 gone, runner at first. Next is the designated hitter, Chen. Lucchesi a move to first, and he's back in safely. Back over to first, and he's back in that time as well. The pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hammered, base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Nice job at driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
At the plate, number 25. Next offering is in for a strike. Squirts away a little bit.
Well, he clearly didn't recognize that curveball out of the hand and tried to check the swing, just went around too far, and you're hoping the umpire maybe missed it, and they bail you out.
So first and second with 2 outs. Now the third baseman, Chang.
Used the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
Next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. And he deals. Fly ball to right. Pham gets under it, and he makes the catch. That is the inning. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. 8th inning coming up. Chinese Taipei on top 6-1. We're at the top of the 8th. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Jeff McNeil.
Jeff McNeil.
Falling behind 2-1.
2-1.
And he pumps it a strike. On the ground to third. To first.
Out.
Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
The third baseman, number 13, Luis Guillorme.
Here's the third baseman, Luis Guillorme, 1 for 3. Yang comes on now, and this is the best way to make your major league debut. No one on base.
Yeah, you're already going to be a little nervous out there, so I think it's a nice job by the skipper to get him in here without any added pressure with traffic on the bases.
One down, base is empty. And a count 1-2. The Y to kick the pitch. Stays alive. The other way, and there's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. 1 down.
And now it's going to be Corbin Carroll. Just a slow ground ball this time. Goes to second. Safe there. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate, and maybe they've got something going here, trying to get back into this one.
Pete Alonso up now for the Mets. That one lifted to left. Number 25 giving chase.
Well, everyone is thinking, Ed, would the runner have scored from first if the ball stayed in the park? We'll never know, but they do get a run across with a chance to do more damage in the inning.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Francisco Alvarez. The 1-1.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Tosses across to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
Now back, the center fielder.
Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. Pitch misses there. 2 balls and a strike. Kicks and deals. Bounce to the right. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. The Stars lead it 6-3. On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the center fielder, Chang.
The center fielder, number 7.
The 2-1. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back there. And it's out of here. So he leaves the yard to left. His second of the year, and they add on. It's 7-3. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
And now, number 66. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now batting.
Number 35 will hit next. Step off, throw to first, and he's back in there. Runner on the go. Bounce to third. On to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. So the batting order turns over. Here's the second baseman, Chen. He's got a single, a double, and a triple in this game. A home run gets him the cycle. That's off the mark, and it's 2-1. And now 2-2. Out to short. Lindor on to first. Got the out.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
And now the shortstop, Wang. So now a pinch hitter, number 31, looking for a 2-out hit with a runner in scoring position. Runner at second, 2 down. Liner, and that should be extra bases. And that's going to roll to the wall. Runner from second scores as they add on. And it's 8-3. And he's got an RBI triple.
Picks himself up an RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
John Curtis gets the call from the pen.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Now we've got a substitution at third base. Entering is the pinch runner, Who on third with 2 out. And the batter now, number 23. That's out to center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that's the 3rd out. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits. One of them left the yard. Through 8 full, Chinese Taipei with the lead 8-3. So coming into the game now on defense, he's in at shortstop.
Number 60.
So now here's the Mets DH, Brett Beatty.
Brett Beatty.
Here's a 1-1. Good eye right there. Slapped foul. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. In the air to left center, number 25. Sizing this one up, and out number 1 on the grab. And now the right fielder, Tommy Pham. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, number 44.
Well, he hasn't pitched in a while. Coming on here after 5 days rest, so he should be rested. But we'll see if he has any rust to shake off.
The wind of the pitch. Hit in the air, right field. Number 66 settles under this one. He's got it. That's out number 2. So they're down to their final out. And next for the Mets, Francisco Lindor. And a pitch. Number 25 on his way over. Pulls it in, and that's the ball game.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Guys start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
8-3 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Here now is our final line score. First, for your victorious home team, 8 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Mets, 3 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 22 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.